Welcome to the Want to Learn podcast. I'm your host, Francis Tapon. I'm here going to be doing an unboxing and a review of the Ranger 35 by Gossamer Gear. It's a brand new backpack here. And by the way, it says do not use blades to open. That's because if you use a blade to cut this open, you're going to cut right through your backpack. So if you're going to use a blade, obviously don't cut too deep. There it is. The Ranger 35. Come take a close look at that. And it's a lightweight backpack. It weighs about 1 kilogram, or about 2 pounds or so. Let's take a look inside of it. And I got this Jaxar Better sleeping bag so I can use something to kind of stuff it and use it. But there you have it. It's all what you need. Now, who's this for? Well, right off the bat, I can tell you, because of the weight and the stiffness, this is probably not your ideal, and the size, the capacity, 35 liters, it's probably not ideal for a thru-hiker. A thru-hiker often needs more capacity than just 35 liters. You can get the Mariposa backpack by Gossamer Gear, which is my favorite backpack that they make. It weighs about the same as this and has almost double the capacity. I think it's about 60 liters or so, the capacity. So then you say, well, if it's the same weight and double the capacity, why would I ever want this? Well, right off the bat, you can feel that how stiff it is right here. This gives you a real strong form, which is perfect for if you're doing rock climbing or if you're doing adventure racing or running. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Ruck event. If you've ever heard of Go Ruck, I'm going to be doing one of those, and it's a 12-hour ridiculous thing. I'm going to start stuffing this. Well, actually, before I do that, I want you to come over here and take a closer look at what you've got. So here you have a little sleeve that you could either put in like a hydration bladder, or maybe, hell, you could put your laptop in there if you're going to be carrying. You could use this as multi-purpose. You know, a lot of people are not using backpacks just for hiking. Here you have a nice stow sack. I love these things that don't have zippers. You can easily access, and yet unless you're falling down, and by the way, I've fallen down many times, and these compartments, bottles and whatever you put in there almost never fall out, even if you fall down on snow and stuff like that and slide. They're pretty great at doing it. They do have one zipper in the thing, and it's a medium-sized zipper, so which is okay. I mean, they're trying to cut weight as much as possible. Zippers are a point of failure, and by the way, there's 2 of them that you can use to close it all up. Compression straps, which are useful for those who need to make sure that their weight doesn't jiggle around when they're doing a high intensity activity like racing or doing some sort of trail run. And here you have a hip belt that is a modest hip belt. It's not heavy duty, but at the same time has some decent padding here for somebody who's going to be carrying this. Now, this is not a pack that you're probably going to want to put in 25 kilograms, or what is that, about 60 pounds or so. So you probably don't want to do that. The material, though, is pretty rough. So this is the type of backpack that really serves well for people who are rough with their backpacks, who are not delicate. Gossamer Gear makes these amazing ultralight backpacks. But those ultralight backpacks are super thin and fragile, and so this kind of texture here is much tougher than what you're going to get in those ultralight ones, which are not going to last for more than a couple thousand miles or a couple thousand kilometers. So now let's go ahead and just stuff it before I put it on. I just want to put something inside of it so it gives it some form. This is about as light as it's going to get and looking like it's full. So there I've kind of put something inside. You can put, I'm going to close it up. I'm going to continue this review after my Ruck event. So it's going to be 12 hours. I'm going to be racing with this crazy backpack. And that's exactly what this is made of. So this is made for, should I say. It's really for somebody who wants something robust and kind of durable. And it's got really strong abrasion resistance. And let's see, I'll put it on, and you can kind of see I'm about a medium-sized kind of guy. It's got a sternum strap here, So don't think that I'm like 2 meters or something, in case that's not obvious. And so stern strap's a little bit high for my taste. I feel it's not strangling me, but it's a little bit high. I would have liked it here. Maybe it's adjustable. Yeah, actually it is adjustable. How about that? So I can pull this down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Cool. There you go. So I'm discovering this as we're talking here. And now let's put on this. Now, wow, this is a really thin thing. So maybe you could get some chafing because it might cut into you if you put in too tight. It's a real lightweight hip belt, but that's okay because you're not supposed to carry 25 kilograms with you with this backpack. Again, about 60 pounds or so. So I'm putting it on now, tightening it up, and I think for my Go Ruck event, this is going to work just fine. Take a look from the back. So if I'm jumping around and running, it's going to hug tight to the body. I can really feel it contouring my back, and so that's a great design feature. So overall, and here's the adjustments to bring the backpack tighter to your back. Can I reach? Yeah, you can see I can reach here. I can grab my water bottle, grab it on the other side here too. So that's very convenient. One of the things that they have also on Gossamer Gear that I really enjoy, that kind of quick rest. They don't have anything. Oh, should take that back. If you look, take a close up here, you'll see here on the hip belt, you can put some little, maybe a power bar, energy bar of some sort right there, or maybe your flashlight or something small. And you got another one obviously on the other side, right on your, so easy accessibility. That's crucial for any kind of adventure race. So if you're going to be going on a day hike, this is a no-brainer. Perfect backpack. You want to go bag a Half Dome in Yosemite or do any kind of hike up the presidential peaks. It could be good for an overnighter. Certainly you could probably squeeze in a sleeping bag. Well, I just did put a sleeping bag in there, but also you could put in some food and other stuff. It'd be good for a one-nighter, maybe a two-nighter, but probably not for 4 nights. You would have to be a real good backpacker to slim it down to that level, super ultra lighter. And at that point, you're probably not going to be carrying a 2-pound backpack. So that's my summary of it. So the Ranger 35, perfect for day hikers and not so great for thru hikers. But Gossamer Gear, I've been with them for over 10 years using their products. I love them. I can tell this is well designed and is a good, useful backpack for the applications that it was designed for. This is France Tapon, encouraging you to wander and learn.